In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, my dear friends and fellows. Wealth, obviously, it is the necessity of each one of us. Fame, it is desired by most of us. Wealth, too, up to an extent, it is a necessity, and beyond that, it is just a desire. We are of the view that I cannot become a successful person unless and until I do have enough amount of the wealth and fame as well. There are people with the wealth, with a very good amount of wealth, but they are seeking fame, influence, power, and here in our society, more importantly, because unless you are quite an influential person, maybe being able to get your own base rights will become difficult. You don't have the protection mechanism here, which is actually the responsibility of the state, dear friends. It is also considered that you are successful only if at all you have the both of these. You do have the finance enough and you do have the fame as well. You are successful only in this case, otherwise, you're not. This is, the case here in our society, unfortunately. Why do I call it unfortunately? Because, it does create lots of imbalance in our attitudes. Money is important, there is no doubt in it. Being able to have the influence and the or the power, that's also good. But there are certain essential other ingredients of life as well, which are not anyway lesser important than the two of these. So, for that reason, once we are over inclined toward the wealth and the influence, power, fame, then those important aspects of our personality, those important needs of our life gets neglected, which should not have been so. Dear friends, look, I am of the view that it is only the balanced life which is really, really important, because the kind of satisfaction we can get is possible only through leading a balanced life. Pay attention to the wealth and even your influence, that's fine, nothing bad in it. But at the same time, do not ignore, neglect certain other important aspects of your personality, your needs. What are those, by the way? Look, what is the most important thing we do have with us? It is our life. Of course, I want to live. I don't want to die. I want to live as much as I can. We want to live. First of all, then we want to have good health. That is also important. Otherwise, the life sometimes or quite often becomes a burden. Life, first of all, physical health, of course, it is very important. Then what is important is our psychological health. Psychological health too, it is very, very important. Psychological health of a person is very, very important because if a person is not psychologically healthy, then she cannot enjoy the life at all. Again, because on the one hand, this person will be creating the troubles not only for oneself as well as for others as well. And the troubles being created by us for others, these troubles are returned to us as well, one type of it or the other, because of a kind of reaction, a negative reaction for a negative action. So the psychological health is equally important. And if at all a person is not psychologically healthy, then this person will keep oneself under the stress for most of the time, under the stress and under the depression for most of the time. So for all these reasons, not only that our life is important, our health is equally important, and our psychological health is not any way lesser important than all of those things. Now, there is a common misunderstanding here that if I am healthy, then I'm automatically psychologically healthy as well. It's not necessarily the case. Plus, if a person is not psychologically healthy, as a matter of fact, they cannot remain physically healthy at the same time because the two of these are interconnected and interdependent. It's really important. It's really important, my dear friends. People are of the view that since I do have the common sense, so it actually means that I do have the psychological health as well. It might not be the case necessarily. Some of the people who are apparently intelligent, they're intelligent. Not only that they are having the common sense, rather they are intelligent as well, but at the same time they're not psychologically healthy at all. So I am of the view that although a certain amount of the money is our need, a bit of influence is good as well. We need to work for the two of these, and if at all we do succeed in getting much more than what we actually need, it is still okay. It's nice. It's fine. Better uses can be made of it, but primarily we need to be grateful that I am alive. Every day of my life is very important. Every hour and minute of my life is very important, like that of everyone else. And I need to take care of it. It must be my top priority. My top priority to be at peace with me myself. To be at peace with me myself. If I'm at peace with me myself, then obviously I shall like to develop the same sort of relationship with other people as well. I shall not be hurting other people. I think we people do not understand the importance of the life, do not understand the importance of the health, and maybe very few of us do understand the importance of the psychological health. Take care of all of these things more than the money, more than the influence, although the two of these are not unimportant, but still our life, our health, our psychological health, that is maybe even more important. So take care of it. Understand the importance of the life.